Hi, this is Shirley, the herb lady from Alaska. We're going to talk about Cornsilk today. It does a lot, especially if you have any kind of bladder or kidney problems. It helps you out. Cornsilk is one of the best remedies for the bladder, the kidney, and the prostate problem. Cornsilk relaxes, soothes irritated muscles, lining of the bladder and urinary. Cornsilk is extremely soothing for burning and painful urination during on the bladder walls. Cornsilk also helps difficult in beginning urination, which is common with prostate problems. Cornsilk is believed to have a therapeutic effect on the kidneys by helping to decrease the formation of kidney and gallstones and alleviate some of the cause of stones because of its presence. Cornsilk also provides properties to enhance the elimination of toxins and uric acid buildup. I had a guy call me one time. He had a glass company, and he called me and he said, "I want you to come over to my shop." Well, I was new then with the herbs, and so I just closed down everything and went over with my books and everything. And he said, "How do you get uric acid?" And I said, "Too much meat and mashed potatoes." He said, "I eat that all the time." Well, he said, "You got to help me," because he said, "I'm getting ready to shoot my toe off." I never forgot. He said, "I'm going to get me a shotgun and shoot my toe off." And that's what he told me, because the pain was so bad on him from that uric acid, and it was in his big toe, and he was in pain. And I was showing him how to get rid of the uric acid. Every time I see uric acid, I think of that guy going to shoot his toe off. Such accumulation of the toxins, irritated acid is known to cause pain, inflammation, and can lead to gout. Cornsilk provides pain-relieving action and reduces nerve sensitive. Cornsilk is often recommended for edema, hepatitis, hypertension, incontinence, and urinary tract dysfunction. Cornsilk is also beneficial treatment for to help inhibit bedwetting in children. You can just make a tea out of it and give it to the children. Research in China has determined Cornsilk reduces blood pressure, blood clotting. Cornsilk is rich in vitamin K, which is responsible for to stop hemorrhaging in weak blood vessels, and that explains why they use to control bleeding during childbirth. They use Cornsilk. According to the encyclopedia, Cornsilk helps to improve bowel flow from the liver through the bowel ducts. Cornsilk is also a source of vitamin K. Cornsilk contains potassium, and it helps you to absorb vitamin C and B5. So if you have any trouble with your kidneys or your bladder, or you have children bedwetting, all you got to do is put it in the bottle or put it in the sippy cup and let them drink it. You can add just a little bit of pineapple juice or something, because it has no taste to it. And you can help them to quit bedwetting and keep them away from dairy products, because most time that's what causes bedwetting. Have a great day. Oh, I do have these questions to ask you before we leave. The question says, blank treats reproduction system disorders to broken bones, helps infection, inflammation, disorders skin, hair problems, used for fevers, TB, diabetics, malaria, liver, and ailments. Now, all that stuff, do you know which herb it is that treats reproductive system? It's called noni. Noni treats reproductive system disorders. It helps disorders to broken bones, to infection, to inflammation. It also helps your immune system. I've helped people not to go to the hospital if they drink half a cup of noni. And how much noni you drink, you match it with water, like a half a cup of noni, and then you put a half a cup of water, or if you're real sick, a cup of noni to a cup of water, and sit there and sip it. And the lady that was heading for the hospital, after she did that, she said, "I'm not going." She said, "I feel much better now." So even skin and hair problems, you can use noni. Okay, natural blank is a formula that contains vitamins and minerals and glandular extracts, amino acids, and works as a bonding reaction surrounding plaque, much like a magnet attracting metals. What is it that attracts metals? Natural blank, natural chelation. We have a herb that naturally chelates. I've been through it 3 times on chelation, and it cleans out your veins and your arteries, and it contains vitamins, minerals, glandular extracts, amino acids. It works in a bonding reaction. It surrounds the plaque much like a magnet. Okay, the last one is blank blood pressure puts a burden on the heart, kidneys, and can cause aneurysm, blooming vessels that may burst, dizziness, headaches, fatigue, and insomnia. What's blank? High blood pressure puts a burden on the heart. People walk in here with high blood pressure all the time, and I tell them, I said, you need to get it down, and they don't see how important it is to have normal blood pressure instead of high, because it can bust a vessel, or it can cause dizziness, headaches, fatigue, or insomnia. Now, keep your body in health and enjoy your day.